Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can get a job. It feels like such a long time since I filmed a video, and that's because it is. It's kind of like seeing your grandma. You know her, you love her, but you don't see her that much. So, yeah. I just want to start this video off by saying, if you are looking for a job right now and you're in high school, I hope you're not looking for it because you're trying to prove something. Like, I want to pay for my things. I'm tired of y'all. I don't want to have to depend off you, like your mom and dad. Because let me tell you something. If I could, I would. Like, if my parents would give me all the money, I'd be fine. Fine and dandy. Take that money and run. That's not the case for me. But if it is the case for you, you are lucky. And just enjoy it. If you don't need a job, I wouldn't get a job in high school. I don't know, like, I don't have to have a job, but I want spending money. Do you know what I mean? So I do have a job. I am qualified to do this video, and I am in high school, so I just want to point that out. I am a beauty advisor at Walgreens. I got hired about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And also, another thing I want to say is, if you are looking for a job right now, and I'm gonna get to good stuff in a second. Now hold on, I know you like, come on, get on with it. But hold on, let me just say this. If you're looking for a job right now and you don't have one, just enjoy not having a job. Because having a job and not having a job in high school are two very good, very different things. If you have a job, you have money. You probably have a checking account where you can use your card. And then if you don't have a job, so that was if you do, but if you don't have a job, then you get your beauty sleep, you can go home and watch Netflix, you can do your work whenever you want, you can eat whenever you want, you don't have to go to work. You don't have to work. That's good. Like, if you are looking for a job right now and you don't have one, don't feel so bad because you're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss all the rest that you were getting. So enjoy the moment that you have. And if you do have a job and you're complaining, I mean, if you didn't have a job, you would be complaining. So the first thing I want to say is, whatever job you have inside your head, you're probably not going to get it. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, there you go. Like, maybe it's PacSun, Panera, maybe it's Starbucks, maybe it's Foot Locker. I don't know. Because for me, I really wanted to work at Baskin Robbins. It was the first place that I applied. I went in ready. I had the application. I was like, hey, I don't know if you guys are hiring, but I wanted to, you know. No, I didn't do that. But they were like, no, we're not hiring, but we'll keep your application just in case. So I left. I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Because I literally hadn't thought of what I would do if they said no. I was like, they're just gonna say yes because I'm me. Because I like ice cream and I need a job, and they'll understand that I need a job. They won't say no, right? No, they will. If they don't need anybody, they're not gonna make room for you or something, if that's what you were thinking. Like, no. What I suggest doing is write down all the places you want to work. Don't put down McDonald's if you don't want to work at McDonald's. Don't apply to McDonald's. Don't call McDonald's and ask if they're hiring. You may get to a point of desperation where you're like, oh, maybe I should just work at McDonald's. Nobody else wants me. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with working at McDonald's, but that's just an example for me. Like, I don't want to work at McDonald's. I don't want to work at McDonald's. It's just not interesting to me, and a lot of the customers are rude, so it's not a place that I would want to work. I like McDonald's, like bacon cheddar hot and spicy and strawberry cream pie. Oh god. Don't apply to anywhere you don't want to work. So make a list of all the places you want to work. The next thing you want to do is check the age requirement. You may need to be 18. You may need to be even 17, like some places, you know. So once you find out that they are hiring, which you want to call or go in and ask, I really would say go in and ask, but if you don't have your own transportation, you might have to call. So it's kind of like whatever you can do. Apply to more than one location. Don't just apply to one because it's closer to your house than the other ones. Like, apply to all of them that you would be willing to drive to. Like, one store may need somebody for the night. Some store may need someone just for the weekends. Apply to different stores because it increases your chances. I applied to about 6 Walgreens, which was the highest number of places that like, for any other place, I didn't apply to that many locations. I went to 5 locations. The 6th one that I didn't go into was the one that called me for the interview. Because that day I got really frustrated because everybody was telling me, no, 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 not you. And we passed Goodwill, and it said Goodwill was hiring, and I was like, Daddy, do you want to go into Goodwill and see if I can get a job? And he was like, you don't want to work at Goodwill, so why are you asking me? And I was like, I don't know, I just want a job. I'm tired of looking. Don't do that. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna be like, why didn't I just wait Why did I have to why was I so impatient and now I have this job that I don't even like? You gotta go there again and again and again. It's like school. Like, if you really hate your school, it's not gonna be a fun time, basically. So if you don't like your job and you end up not liking the people on your job, people will quit because of that. Don't go in applying for jobs. This is now hiring, now accepting applications, just because you see it like on the, maybe they have like an automatic sign. Don't do that. If you have a friend that works at one store, like, you might not work at that store, and you shouldn't be getting a job because you want to work with your friend. You should be getting a job because you want a job, not because your friend works there. Whatever, that's why I say, whatever you're thinking in your head, you're probably not going, unless you know somebody, you're probably not going to get it. Places that I applied to were Baskin Robbins, no. CVS, no. Walgreens, beauty supply store, So I got 2 straight up no's. Well, CVS was hiring for the night shift, and I can't work night shift because I'm a minor. Walgreens was hiring at select locations. TJ Maxx had 50 plus applications, which is one thing. I'm going off on tangents, but when I went into TJ Maxx, I was ready. Like, I had my application printed out. I was like, here you go, manager. Like, I called the manager to the front, and I was like, here you go, I'm interested in working. Oh, there's a bug. That's what I keep looking at. I was like, hello, I'm Lauren Somerville. I'm a student at such and such high school. I have this application for you. I don't know if you all are still hiring. I just wanted to give it to you and also have my resume. And he was like, okay, thank you. Yeah, we'll be hiring in about 2 or 3 weeks. I have 50 plus applications on my desk. So I'll go through them and we will see. And when he said that, that should have been like an automatic downfall. Like, my smile should have turned to a frown, but I walked out happy for some reason. I just want to tell you, just because somebody is hiring and they accept your application, that doesn't necessarily mean that you should be getting so excited. You haven't even gotten a call for the interview yet. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you could get excited, but it really means nothing. He could toss your application to the trash can and say, I got enough. I've seen enough people. That's another reason why. Make sure you talk to the manager, because you could just be a piece of paper. We have all these personalities coming in, dropping off applications, and your mom drops it off, or you give it to a worker and tell them to give it to them. No, you're not going to get hired. Or to someone who calls him up, hands him the application. I'm talking like I got the job when I didn't, but this is just a good example. Don't get so excited, because handing in the application doesn't really mean anything. They have to call you back, which, by the way, they never did. If you really, really want the job, I suggest calling back again and again and again. After you get hired, like, tell them, hey, you know, I am in school, I need to be able to breathe, I don't want to work every day, hope you understand. My bosses at work, which I have like 5 and I don't even know them all really, which is bad, but my bosses are really, really nice. Hopefully your bosses will be nice too, but everybody does not like their boss, so I don't know what to say about that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful into finding a job. I'm sure there's plenty of videos on YouTube about this, but there's not a video by me on it, so. But yeah, I hope you feel like you can trust me. Also, we hit 400 subscribers this morning, and I just want to say thank you. You guys are, like I said, top-notch subscribers. I try to reply back to all of your comments, but the only time that I don't is when YouTube won't let me. I think there's a setting in YouTube that you have to change in order for me to reply back, and it's like 75% of the people I can reply back to, and the other 25% there's no reply button. So you know I've seen your comment if I thumbs it up, because that's the only way I can let you know that I've seen it, because I can't reply. So yeah, thank you for 400 subscribers, getting me close to 1,000 by Christmas. Comment down below and let me know what you want to see next. I really enjoy these talking type of haul, advice, sharing videos. I don't think I will be like a beauty guru, dare I say it. Didn't say I was one in the beginning, but if you look back at my channel, a lot of the stuff was makeup. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next one. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. But like I said, I've got top-notch subscribers, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.